So when you output a composition, let me move this out of your way. You can select individual render and output module settings. However, you can also use templates to apply settings quickly. We're getting ready to do that. Templates are presets that streamline the setup process when you render items for the same type of delivery format. After you define a template, they appear in the render queue panel on the appropriate pop-up menu. So we're getting ready to do a couple of different ways to show you more ways that you can output things. So the movie that we have here is ready for our final output. Adobe Media Encoder, which is installed when you install After Effects, has the widest selection of codecs available for different delivery formats, including popular video services such as YouTube. First, we'll select the settings to render your movie in a quality suitable for broadcast. So in the project panel, click on the movement composition, and then click Composition. Choose Add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue, and After Effects is going to open Adobe Media Encoder, and it will add our composition with default render settings. Our default settings may vary. Yours may vary from mine, and this is what it does. And it may take a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time on mine. I'm actually going to pause this video until mine finishes. So once it loads, we're just going to click this blue link right here, and it's going to open the dynamic link server. It may take a few moments for that to open as well. Once that opens, we want this to be H264, and then on the preset we're going to choose high quality 1080p HD, high quality 1080p HD from the preset menu. Rendering the full movie with high quality 1080p HD with that preset may take several minutes. We're going to change the settings to render only the first 3 seconds of the movie so you can preview the quality. You will change the range rendered using the time ruler at the bottom of the export settings dialog box. So click right here, and we're going to change this to 3 seconds. And then click the Set Out Point button. That's this button right here, Set Out Point. And you can see that it shrunk that down to 3 seconds. Click OK. And that will close the Export Settings dialog box. Now click the blue link in the output file. And we're going to go to our wherever we've been, your final movies folder that you've got, and we're going to name this one HD-TEST test underscore 1080p. Make sure you put it in your final movies and click save. You're ready to output this movie, but we're going to set up a few additional movie options in the queue before we render it. Adobe Media Encoder comes with dozens of built-in presets suitable for output for traditional broadcast, mobile devices, and the web. We're going to output a version of our composition ready for posting to YouTube. So in the preset browser panel, this is the preset browser panel. Scroll down until you see web video. It's down here, web video, and then click the arrow on social media, and then we want to find the YouTube 480p SD wide. So click on that one, and then we're going to drag this up here to movement. Whoa, my mouse is going crazy. What in the world? Try this again. Well, it says that it went there. I don't know if it did or not. You saw my mouse. Y'all saw that, right? I didn't do anything different. But you see that Adobe Media, so you have one that's high quality. You got a YouTube 480 SD wide. So let's click this one and go to your final movies folder. And we're going to name this one Final _ web. And it's an MP4, and click save. So you've got two different queues. I'm not sure if mine's going to work or not, but we'll try it and see. Click the green start button, start queue button, this little button right here. It tells you the time remaining down here, depending on the size of the file. And mine failed. If that happens, click, there's an error message, not sure why mine failed. I've had this happen before. My one worked. Let me go to that folder and see. So here's my final movies, my final web that was queued. So let's do this. If yours failed, if one of yours failed, which is possible, I'm going to click right here. I'm going to delete that one. Yes, delete that from my queue. And I'm going to close this. I'm going to start it over. Hopefully yours didn't fail, but if yours did, do what I did, just start it over. There's probably a better way to do it, but I don't know. So I'm going to click this. Opens up the dynamic link connection. H.264, this needs to be 1080, high quality 1080p. I'm changing this to 3 seconds. I'm setting this set out point. Click OK. I'm going to go to where I'm outputting it, and I'm going to go to my final movies. I'm going to change it to, what was that name? HD test underscore 1080p, and save. Render. And it worked that time. So now let me go to that folder. And you can see that I've got, I'm not sure what this thing is right here, but you see there's our original draft. It was an AVI file, and then this one has nothing on it, but you see the size of it. Our final web, which we did, that was a YouTube. It was only 480, and you can see that it's 3,000 kilobytes. Our HD movie was 8,000. So big difference, and you can see these three different ways that we've saved things and exported things. You can see the size of the file.